Hello and welcome. So I'm at Birmingham at the NEC at the Motorhome Campervan show. I'm coming over here because this is Falcon and they have some internet solutions. On the left is Chris and this is John on the right, and Chris is going to explain it and John and I may ask questions about what we have here. So what is it?
So basically what happens is people, of course, looking for internet solutions when going camping. Signal is weak, so we need to boost that signal. Now we've got options. The options are we can have a fitted solution or we can have a portable solution. Advantage of fitted is you've got boosted internet when you're driving, John. Also, when you get to campsite, there's nothing to set up. Of the night time, we don't have to worry about taking anything down, and when it's time to pack up and drive off, there's nothing to break down. And again, you've got boosted internet whilst you're driving. But of course, because it involves installation, it's drilling a hole. Now, if you don't want to drill a hole, we have over here the portable range. Very, very popular for those customers not wanting to drill, concerns with warranties, and also complexities and cost increase. With that in mind, we have a 4G option and we have a 5G option. Now, of course, there used to be 2 and there used to be 3G, and 2's gone and 3 is going, and now 4G will be next. Now, great product, but dependent on your budget, dependent on the size of the family, dependent on how many devices, and if you're all streaming, then more bandwidth is required. So a 5G solution, if you've got more devices, is not just a good solution for extra bandwidth, but also future-proofing your purchase. Expected life on 4G, nobody really knows. If you look on Google, they're talking about winding it down in 2030. We're 2026 right now, so that's 4 years away, but then it could be another 4 years after that. Right now, 5G is not everywhere. So this will drop down to 4G. But when 4G is gone, this then is redundant. So deciding what's good for you and your family determines on what you want to spend, how long you want to use this for, and how many devices you want to use. If you want the money financially, you're looking at approximately $230 for this product and £500 for that product. So it's twice the amount, but more than 8 times the speed, twice the life expectancy. You pay for what you get, as per usual. But this particular kit, whilst we've been at the NEC and at Dusseldorf Caravan Salon, is the most popular product because people understand that with technology, you have to future-proof your purchase. And with this now, you're looking at probably 20 years life expectancy. Speed on this router is up to 3,400 megabits per second. It's the Ferrari, that's the Fiesta. Okay? So with this now, this is also increased in technology, not just with a physical SIM card, they all need a SIM card. Open network. You can pick any SIM card from any provider, UK or in Europe. But this is not just physical SIM, this is also eSIM. So if you're in an area and basically maybe you're in Germany and now you've got your UK SIM card with you, but your plan has changed from 50 gig at home now to 5 gig because of the complexities of Brexit, we can now go online, we can find a local SIM card in Germany, we can purchase that and be emailed a voucher, use that voucher code to load into our router, and without the need to leave our van, nor go to a shop, we're now instantly online with that German provider. Also, integrated availability for use of a VPN. So those customers who require to use a VPN for whatever reason, that function is available. Integrated battery, so you can actually use this as a mobile hotspot, internal antenna, so where signal is good, you can use this and make a hotspot for 32 devices. But where signal is poor, we can now take the portable antenna, which now has increased signal collective gain, and we can boost the connectivity and improve it by 5 times with this antenna. And this is fully IP66 rated, so you can pass this out the window, have it outside, collecting signal outside where it's strongest, bringing it inside to your router, and enjoying a hotspot up to 32 devices, up to 3,400 megabits of speed. So, great product, no drilling, no installation, no worries about warranty, and £500.
So where would you put this external antenna?
So basically we've got two devices, we've got two methods, Alan. We have a mag base and we also have a suction cup. We can rotate the suction to the back or rotate the mag base to the base. So if we wanted to, like in this picture on here, this has been sucked on the side of a window of a caravan. Alternatively, in the kit also comes a metal plate like so. So caravans, of course, aren't made of metal. So if you want to, you can put that in a position, maybe on the roof of the van. And now you can use the mag base on the base, and now we can put that on the roof of the van with the magnet collecting omnidirectional signal. So basically our router then sits inside the van. This is the money, and of course this isn't waterproof, but this is. Mounting the docking station near a power point inside the van, now you mount the router on the wall, just in case we spill anything on the side. So mounted on the wall near a power point, cable through the window, pop it on like so, all comes in the carry case. Now this has 4 meters of cable with a Velcro strap. So if you only need 1 meter, Velcro 3. Otherwise, if you need to move the antenna further down the motorhome, campervan, caravan, you've got 4 meters of cable to do that. A great little way to see which is the best position, once set up, go to Google, type in speed test, see the blue button, hit the blue button, see what the speed is, move it again. If you've got increased speed, you've just found the best place to locate your antenna. Does that answer the question, my friend?
Yes, it does. Not only that, if we've got any motorhomes around here, we have one here, for example.
Sure.
So if you're sitting, most vans, a lot of vans, have got a window in the roof. So that I'm sitting there, I've got it open, depends on the weather, of course.
Sure.
But to have that open, you've got an easy place to put it, because you stand on the chair to get it on there, and I'm working at the table anyway. So that would work nicely. And if it's raining, I don't suppose I'll be putting it on the outside anyway.
What one of our customers did, they got the metal plate, Alan, opened the window, made the metal plate accessible to the open window. Now they take the antenna, use the mag base, put the antenna on the roof, throw the cable out of the window, and then pull it in the kitchen window. Close the window, so now they've only opened it to position the antenna. Now the cable comes through the window, plugs into the router, and now what they've got is they've got the antenna in a perfect omnidirectional position on the roof, so it's getting maximum collective signal being on the roof and collecting 360 degrees, because you don't know where the transmitter is, you don't know if it's the right hand side or the left side, so on the roof it covers all sides.
Is there a preferred SIM that you would use with this?
Well, in the UK generally, John, we have the customer feedback tells us EE generally gives us great coverage. And it can change, of course, but being travellers as we are, for example, you might go to Norfolk and 3 might outperform EE in Norfolk, which if you're staying in Norfolk, then it's worthwhile going online, and if you're going camping regularly in Norfolk, and then you might be with 3. But if you're going to travel around the UK, generally EE is the one to go for.
And going abroad, is there somewhere that you can go that would recommend the best SIM for Germany
Again,
or
there are
Spain?
websites, and you can put in your postal code or the area code where you're going to go camping, and that will give you information on SIM providers and give you information on what service is available, how good it is, whether it's 5 or 4G.
I use my Polish card now. I don't buy a card for Germany, and the reason for this is because it's so cheap. So I'm paying, I can't remember even if it's 30 or 35 zloty, which is shared by 5 to get in pounds, £7. And in Germany I've got, I think it's 9 or 10 giga per month. So it's cheaper than actually buying a German card. And it's not in contract, it's pay as you go.
Well, we have customers yesterday, and when we were at the Glasgow Caravan Show last week, And of course, it's always a common question, so it's worthwhile adding this to it. EE have variations of pay-as-you-go. You can buy, for example, 50 gig of data, cost you £20, but you've got to use that data, John, in 30 days.
Yeah.
If you don't use it, you lose it. But there's another package available, and that's 120 gigabytes of data, costs you 48 quid, Alan. Now for that, you get the whole year to use it. So you go camping in February, you use 20 gigabytes, but you're not going camping again until June. That 100 gigabytes is still there for you.
Yeah.
So that's a great package, 48 quid, and basically that's with EE. You can find it, just Google 120 gig, pay as you go with EE, and you'll see it there for about £48.
Yes, and that's throughout the EU, or is
No,
it?
unfortunately, again,
just-
that's great for the UK,
Yeah, okay.
and that's the other advantage, of course, as mentioned, with the eSIM, because now we're in Europe, now we can shop for local packages and see what suits us
Okay,
best.
yeah.
But the other good thing, even if you're not going to Europe, speaking to a customer yesterday, they were on the west coast of Scotland, they'd gone up with a 3 SIM.
Yeah.
They had nothing up there, but their neighbours, they were getting 100 download with Vodafone.
No.
So having the Falcon eSIM system allowed them, because there was no shops available in the west coast of Scotland, for them to go online and then purchase the Vodafone eSIM, and now they were up and running with 100 download.
Yes. No, I'm a big believer in the eSIM. I think it's so easy compared to.
And the
other
menus
things.
to get into the system are very simple. There's 3 ways. You can click through the buttons, or when you boot it up, it comes up with a QR code. You scan the QR code with your camera phone, and now you're straight into the menu. Go to the page for eSIM, you've got your voucher code, you enter the code, you're online with that provider. So, simple, uncomplicated, no holes, no drilling. Sell your vehicle, move it to your next vehicle. If the internet goes down at home, what are you going to do? Go and get the system from the caravan, let's watch the football. And of course, in our day-to-day life, should we be in a hotel? Internet's not reliable or unsecure, take the system with you. So, not just for your mobile home, but your mobile life.
Absolutely, yes. And there's it's this thing here for those like myself who are pretty bad at doing this type of thing.
Exactly.
No installation. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. No, that's really good. Super. Okay. Now, what I'm using at the moment, I'm still using my telephone connected on tethering. But there are places where I can't because of the weak
and
signal.
That's because, of course, your antenna's in your phone.
Yes.
So your small antenna, and then it's inside the van. So what little signal you had before, you've just possibly lost by going into an insulated environment.
Yeah.
So problem solved.
Yeah.
Get that technology of antenna,
Yeah.
make it stronger,
Yeah.
5 times,
Yeah.
take it outside, put it on the roof of the van. Better position, stronger antenna, better internet experience.
Yes. And I mean, the advice so far has always been, open the windows, you'll get a better, as ridiculous as it may sound.
Well, the thing is, of course, there's always little fixes, but if you want reliable internet,
Yeah, sure.
as we all want connectivity now, again, on the news yesterday, more banks are closing. Yeah, we're watching more television through the internet.
Yeah.
People want to go away on Wednesday and work in the caravan Thursday and Friday, but pick their view.
Yeah.
Zoom meetings require a good connection. And if
Yeah.
you're struggling with a phone call, you're not going to be streaming.
Yes, sure, certainly. Yes. No.
So
it's-
better
it makes-
connection,
Yeah.
more reliable service, do things when you want to, do things when you're not connected, be connected with Falcon technology.
Yes. Okay, very good.
Well, thanks for watching. Nice to see you.
Thanks.